Okay, so I want to do this video a little bit differently than how I do some of my other videos, and that's to analyze some of the good and bad things that has happened in these 5 Hangar Showdown matches as I'm attempting to complete this event. And it's never really a bad thing to learn from your mistakes, so that's what we're gonna do here. Also, if you see something that could have been done differently, yeah, go ahead and mention it. I don't mind, because anybody who happens to come across this video can possibly gain some valuable insight from your thoughts and knowledge. And so far, the first mistake I see is not backtracking when I should have already to avoid this. Because had I backtracked, I would have been able to create a lot of space from Seeker and possibly not get killed right here. But hold on for a sec, we're gonna play this back a little bit because the Gemini didn't even come close to touching me, and that's part of the problem too, so it didn't help that the weapon still affected me and then damaged me, giving me less of a chance right there. In this round, I noticed that the real player has Parasite with Ember guns, so he needs to get close, and I know that already, and I got a long range weapon. So I'm going to stay right here. This is what I would probably normally do anyway, and it's good that I marked him to slow him down and to get some of this extra damage. I really want to kill him because I don't want Parasite coming near me, because if he could get near me, I'm pretty much cooked. And it's not helping that his bot is like throwing all those disruptors, and that was good. That was good to get rid of him as quickly as possible. Whoa, 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 all that damage. That was a lot of damage. Now the bot has me worried, and I had to slow him down by marking him and see if I could get something here. Because I feel like with him being Deathwalker, he has the advantage, and I don't want him to get line of sight on me, so I'm just quickly going around his corner and then dumping all these missiles at him. And I was hoping for the best, and I got it. So now the real player has disruptors, but I also have Deathwalker with the pods, which I like. I like this combo. I think it's a fun combo to use, and it's kind of effective. So I'm just keeping my distance. And he has Gatecrasher too, so I gotta be careful with his Eon pod. I'm hoping the bot could do something, but you know, you can't really rely on bots. And Hangar Showdown, they don't do really much. And yeah, just like that, as usual, when you have a bot on each team, it turns into a 1v1 real quick. And now that I know he has Gatecrasher with the disruptors, I'm just playing for the draw. So I'm gonna still shoot at him to see what I can get. And just to speed it up, we're gonna skip this because it just ended up being a draw. It didn't really amount to much. So we're gonna skip this a little bit.
2, 1.
Okay, so now in this round, I felt like it could have went either way. But before we get to that point, I'm just making sure to get rid of the bot first. I want to get rid of him. And since he got the repeaters, it's good I'm staying behind cover as I'm like dumping the revokers at him. I wanted to go at that point before my bot teammate died. I wanted to go after Orion while he was still alive, but knowing that he died, I felt it was the best move to go back. Now I'm just playing for the draw, because while Orion is up there at higher ground, it would not be smart of me to go after him and chase him, because he could get me with a lot of splash damage from that position. So I'm just playing for the draw, and he's trying to get an angle at me where he can get some splash damage. The thing is, I'm just not going to let him easily try to get that angle to get that splash damage. So I'm just going back and forth with him. He's doing this little seesaw back and forth. And then he does what I didn't think he would do. He starts coming up to me. So now I'm like, okay, I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay, he misses death mark. And as soon as I seen he shoot one volley, I said, all right, I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna risk it. And ooh, I thought I was gonna be dead right there. Had he connected with at least 2 more missile shots, that would have been it. He would have got me. He would have won that round, but instead, it went in my favor. So now I got the advantage. I'm up at least one win. And I see they got Guardian, and I don't wanna dash out. He got Surge too. I don't wanna dash. He's playing it smart. He's thinking exactly how I'm thinking. Whoever dashes first usually loses in this situation because the second dash can come from the other enemy to stun you. So that's what he's doing. He lurking, and I see him coming, but it's too late because Guardian has already took a lot of damage from me. So yeah, this match ended up in a draw. So yeah, it was a lot of things that could have been done differently in this match to possibly get the win. But this is how it played out. As I said, we learn from our mistakes and we gonna keep it moving. So everybody but me is starting off with dual 12 weapons. So I gotta make do with what I have. Now I see Eclipse coming right there, so I have to backtrack. I kind of want to time it to where I could at least try to get something on him for when he becomes back visible. And already my bot teammate died, so I can't really do anything. But then his bot got like godlike aim. Everywhere I was going, he was just connecting. It wasn't much I could do there. Now, see, for the real player, that was a strange combo to have Solus with Refocus. I ain't never seen that. In all the time I've been playing this game, I ain't never seen Solus with Refocus. But I see opportunity to get this bot, as I was trying to avoid getting blinded by Solus. So he's blinding the bot, but it don't really do much to the bots. The bots can still perfectly aim at you and kill you if they want to, even if you blind them. So I have to change the angle right here. I had to change the angle because had I stayed there, that's where the real player was expecting me. Now he got vision on me. So I'm just dumping all these just to see what I could get, and I get a lot of damage. Good. And when he blinded me, I knew he was coming because he got Revokers. He got close quarter weapons. He needs to come close. So I just dump all of these again, and Orion came through in clutch. So I'm more worried about the real player in this situation than the bot. The bot's not scary to me. But if I can kill him, as soon as I see him, I'm gonna do it. He got post cannons. A dual post cannon set. That's not gonna do anything. That's definitely a pea shooter. And he's going bye-bye. So now I'm just having to worry about the real player. That's it. Since he has Deathwalker, I'm trying not to let him get anything that could cause a lot of splash. Although he could just start shooting right here and hit the wall. I need to keep my distance, and I'm not gonna shoot the other volley. I'm not gonna shoot the other volley because I need him to stay at that health level. And he came close to me, so I could kill him. And I see that his ability worn off. So it's an opportunity to try to get him. But I know that he wants me to come close to him. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna run away and create some distance. This distance is important because I have a weapon that could kill him from a distance. And just in case my ability goes down right here, right now, I can still kind of protect myself. So I set those down so he could be afraid to come through there. And then I see now that his ability worn out again. Perfect opportunity to go after him. He's done for. He's toast. He knows it because he just stopped moving.
3, 2, 3.
Yeah, so this guy comes out with another mech with a dual 12 set of weapons. And there's a reason for that. And he got the right mech to go against Eclipse. I probably shouldn't have let him get that angle to dash at me, to bump me. Maybe I should have went down a little bit further underneath that thing and make him come chase me. And yeah, here's the reason why he had some strong mechs, because he only went in there with 4. So now I gotta be careful with the bot. He has a dual 12 railgun. I don't want him to get a line of sight on me, so I was just patiently waiting for him to just get close enough so I could stun him. The bot with the dual 12 railgun, he could have easily one-shotted me had he been able to get a quick sight on me. If I would have tried to dash from a distance and he would have saw me, as soon as he would have saw me, he would have got me. No mods, boom, I would have been done for. So yeah, I have to play it that way. And already I see that my teammate, he came in there with a level 4 weapon in a 16. And he just, oh my God. Sometimes I just feel like the teammates they be trying to rush it too much to the point where they get themselves killed and then it just costs us a round. And now I'm pretty much pinched right here. So I got 2 mechs on both my sides. Nothing I could do here. There was nothing, absolutely nothing I could do.
3.
Now I see my teammate has a rocket mortar. And what was that? The missile rack 6? What is that gonna do? That's not gonna do anything. And then he has Lancer at that, so I don't know how the upgrade he is, but it doesn't matter when we're gonna up against these type of mechs. And so I'm just over here fighting for my life, trying to stay alive, trying to survive. And probably right here, if I would have kept going to my right, I maybe could have survived getting hit from those Geminis. But
3.
I ended up going to the left and it costing me. Now this guy blinded me. Then I also see that my teammate, he's still winning there with another weak weapon. So I'm wondering now, what is he doing? Is he playing with an achievement hanger? What is this? In Hangar Showdown? He got some really weak weapons for this game mode. This ain't the time to be playing with these type of weapons. Right now. You could do that any other time. But yeah, I'm getting blinded, and boom. I probably should have stayed on that right hand side before I got killed. I probably should have stayed back and cover before he could get vision on me to prevent him from teleporting. And yeah, look, teammate got fusion cannon and pulse cannon. We had no chance with that.
Defeat.
So this match just was all bad. It was a mix of a few things. It was me not playing too well as well. I'm not gonna put all the blame on the teammate. The opponents having better mechs and stronger weapons, and my teammate playing what looked like to be an achievement hanger. Okay, now we're starting off against at least one strong enemy. He got a dual set of Stone Rack 10s. And here's my mistake on this match already to start. I wasn't paying attention to the pods behind me. I already saw him get shot, and yet I stepped right in front of him. Then right here, I should have just kept going to my right, going up to have the Deathwalker chase me so that I could at least have some time to shoot him so I could go back to his reanimation spot. And now it's my fault. I left this teammate of mine by himself right here in this round, trying to kill off 2 enemies. And it's hard to kill Deathwalker. He's down there indestructible at times. You use him correctly, yeah, he's really hard to kill. Basically got to kill him twice. And them pods staying on him for a long time. What's going on? Was that a little glitch? They should have been popped. So for this round, I see that the player on my right hand side has Panther, and he already set down his stasis barrier. And I'm not really worried about him because he got some sniper weapons. He need a straight line of sight. I'm not gonna give it to him. I'm more worried about Surge. So that's who I was really waiting on, so I could dump these pod guns on him, these pods on him. And I'm pretty sure he hit that angry face by accident because that was a little bit too quick. So that was good. We jumped the Surge. That's what we should have did. I was just waiting on him, so it could be a little bit easier to get rid of the second player, which my teammate is about to do right here. Because there ain't much he could do. He's pretty much vulnerable. Now that I have brought out Redeemer, I gotta make sure to keep moving with these type of mechs that we got. So I'm just kind of mixing it up. I'm going up in the middle, shooting whenever I get the chance, backtracking to go right back into my home side. Yeah, because I don't want to stay on that side too long. I don't want them to be that close. So if ever I go to the middle, I'm backtracking so I can go back to my home side. And this is a perfect opportunity to get him. His blind ability is not going to work on me because Redeemer could just shake it off. And this was perfect to go right back right there to be able to shoot him. And so now I'm going to go after this guy because he think he's safe. He really think he's safe underneath there. He doesn't realize that you can still shoot the Samuth like this. He didn't know. Give him grace, y'all. He didn't know. In this situation, I'm asking a teammate to cover me just so he could kind of be aware that Seeker is on me, even though he's not on me. I'm just trying to make him aware. And I'm just waiting for Seeker to jump one of us. He ain't gonna jump me because I didn't have any vision on me yet. So now that we jumped him, we can go after the other guy. But I'm moving slow right here. There's Blizzy, he over there, man, like he on a racetrack right now. He gone. I didn't have even a chance to catch up to him.
You have won the match.
Yeah, we got that. That was good for me and a teammate. We did a good job on the later rounds, jumping at least one mech to make it easier to get the second. And so it was a bunch of that going on, and it worked out for us. He was a good teammate, and yeah, he helped get the job done. And already it looked like the real player for the other team, he came out with some crazy combos. The EM rifle and the thermal lancer 4. EM rifle 16, thermal lancer 4 on Onyx. So maybe he's hoping to get a bunch of damage from his ability. Well, I had to go after him right there. Had to, no choice. But the bot got the kill.
3.
Okay, so now that he has a Ryan, I'm definitely not trying to get marked, although I could backtrack out of it. But then the bot on the left-hand side, he got me worried because he had the dual graviton beams, which could have melted me away real quickly. So I gotta take care of this problem first. Had I not worried about him, the bot could have snuck up on me and killed me from behind, which is not good when you got dual graviton beams. So I know he wants the splash damage. He's trying to get the splash damage, so I'm trying to get within 60 meters so he stays locked on to me because it's automatic for that weapon. I play with that weapon long enough to know that if you're within the range of that weapon, it's gonna keep shooting you behind cover. It ain't gonna get no shots from behind, no splash from behind. It's gonna keep shooting you, try to shoot you through the cover. So I'm trying to bait him to come out from hiding. I got him on a rope. I see there's like 20 something seconds left. I got a couple more shots in me at least, but I'm gonna just go straight for him and see what he does. I'm taking a chance because he's on real low health. I don't care that he marked me. I don't care because I know I got the advantage right there. He was on the rope. Okay, so I see that the real player now has the graviton beam plus the long arm. I don't think the long arm gonna be that big a deal. And the graviton beam definitely not gonna be able to reach me from where he's at. So I'm good for the time being from where I'm standing. But I gotta take care of this bot because the bot can easily become a problem if you don't take care of it. They are relentless. They will try to kill you at all costs. They will sacrifice themselves to try to get the kill. Because had he did that, that'd have been a win for them on this round. So I'm just keeping my distance. I know I got the advantage with Deathwalker and the pod gun, so I could hit him. Even if my ability wears out, I can still hit him as long as I'm staying behind cover because those pods are gonna curve and at least give me a chance. So once again, I got him on a rope, back-to-back rounds. He is pretty much stuck right here. He ain't going nowhere. I'm making sure of it. Just keep shooting him. Now I got my ability back. Perfect opportunity to go after him. Right here, right now. And there we go. So yeah, a lot of these matches in Hangar Showdown, it pretty much, you can't just only be worried about what mech that you have. You gotta be worried about everything. You gotta be worried about your teammates' mech, the enemy's mech, because you need to know how they gonna play and how they move. You need to know a lot of those things. You also need to know what weapons are being used by everyone so that you could know how much distance you could keep, how strong those weapons could potentially hit, the cooldown time for those weapons. And I already know that implants could factor in and change a lot of that, but still you need to know a lot of these weapons' basic stats as well as these max abilities to give yourself a better chance at winning matches in Hangar Showdown. I mean, this could also apply to all other game modes as well.